I'm just going to be on here for a couple of minutes sharing some of my thoughts about Star Trek and phonetics on Star Trek. So today I'm going to specifically talk about Deep Space Nine, the Star Trek series that takes place on a space station. So on this space station, they're close to a planet called Bajor, but you will hear people on the space station pronounce it either Bajor or Bajor. So this is a meaningful difference in sound. These are two different distinct phonemes. That's Bajor, j, Bajor, j. So the difference between these two sounds, this sound contains this sound, but this sound also has a stop consonant at the beginning, the voiced stopped alveolar consonant, duh. So when you mix duh with j, you will get this j, like in judge sound. So people on this show either haven't been coached enough, or maybe they're just trying to provide like a realistic look of people pronouncing things differently. When we think of Beijing, I hear people from Beijing call Beijing Beijing, and I hear everyone else call it Beijing. So perhaps people just have a harder time differentiating these two phonemes in the middle of a word, so they just kind of use one for both. So, in instances where this would be a meaningful and important difference would be when you have two similar sounding words that only differ in the j sound. So there's a word to describe what I'm doing with my hair. It's called zhuzh. I don't think you'll find it in the dictionary, but hairdressers will talk about zhuzhing your hair like this, or maybe zhuzhing your clothes into place. It's just kind of it means to kind of massage, I guess, for lack of a better word. And then there's judge. Affricate j followed by affricate j, judge. And those are two different words. So zhuzh versus judge. So Bajor versus Bajor. Bajoran versus Bajoran. What about Beijing versus Beijing? So do you have any thoughts about this pronunciation variability on Star Trek Deep Space Nine? They also pronounce Roctigino differently depending on which character it is. Some say Ractigino, some say Roctigino, and this is a type of Cardassian coffee, I believe. So yeah, if you have any thoughts about pronunciations on Star Trek or about affricates or about the pronunciation of these sounds, leave me a comment. I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are. All right, thanks for listening.